The 59th annual convention of SIAM concluded yesterday. Perhaps I hope you guys enjoyed our live streaming for the whole day of the convention yesterday. And as we know, the industry is in testing times right now. It is witnessing a huge drop in domestic demand as well as market slowdown. And this was widely acknowledged by most of the speakers here at the convention yesterday. The speakers also acknowledged the fact that the industry is also in the crossroads, looking at lots and multitude of disruptions happening in the industry, both in terms of the market and business models as well as the technological front, including President Rajan Vadera acknowledging the fact that industry is witnessing both market slowdown and unprecedented market slowdown perhaps in the last 2 decades or so, as well as huge technological disruptions which is going to impact the business models in the industry today. And as an industry body together, SIAM in the convention has come up with a few appeals or expectations towards the government in terms of policies perhaps. So that can be put in 5 broad pointers, starting with the fact that since the BS6 vehicles are going to be launched in the month of April 2020, there's going to be a huge hike in the sticker prices of the products. So the industry stakeholders wants the government to consider GST reduction as early as possible, so as to kickstart the recovery of the industry as well as market demand in the upcoming festive season, as well as to offset the so-called price hike in the BS6 era as well. The industry stakeholders want a single nodal agency in the government departments to make coherent policies related to the auto sector, just as what has happened in the logistics sector, where the government has created a new department for logistics within the Ministry of Road Transportation. The fourth appeal that the industry wants is that since the industry is making huge efforts to make the transition to the cleaner BS6 emission standards, the industry wants to be recognized as a non-polluting industry, and that the crazy polluter tag which is attached to the automotive industry should be taken off. So the industry wants the government support on that side as well. The second biggest appeal that the industry is making towards the government is to make available the BS6 standard fuel from February 1st onwards, as early as February 1st the industry wants, because most of the industry speakers want a kind of buffer time for the transition from BS4 to BS6. Therefore, a minimum of at least 2 months buffer time is needed, so that if at all the BS6 fuel is available across the country from 1st of February, this can create a better environment for the transition to BS6 vehicles. Lastly, the Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturers wants government to maintain a more clarity as well as more conducive policy environment, so as to make a stable pace of 14.5% of annual growth for the next 5 years, so as to contribute in a big way to the $5 trillion economy that India wants to achieve. Perhaps, as we can understand that from all the discussions that has happened at the SIAM convention, all the stakeholders want more clarity on automotive policies and related sectors as well, including government's policies on hybrids, biofuels, as well as the scrappage policy. And the minister who was present here at the convention also agreed that the government is willing to work with the auto industry so as to help it make the recovery path more easy and suitable in the upcoming times. Thanks for watching. Thank you.